many people feel whenever they lose their job. These people are unable to provide for themselves and their families, and they lose their only source of income. They're falling into the never-ending pit of unemployment. They go to the government for help, but they are unable to receive the aid that they need. This is because people who do not need these benefits are receiving them, taking away from the people who actually need them. The government is giving a blind eye to those who actually need help. Good morning, my name is Destine S, and today I will be talking about to what extent has the welfare system affected Americans with respect to unemployment in the past 2 decades. According to the development of Social Security in America, the welfare system originated by Richard Nixon and by Franklin D. Roosevelt in 1935, and was a program that was meant to provide assistance for those who are unemployed and was meant to create jobs for those who need them. This system originated as a way for federal aid to be given to people who have disabilities or are unemployed. The welfare system is defined as a program that provides assistance for both families and individuals. Now, the welfare system has many branches, and they have different branches such as Medicaid, Medicare, and numerous more. The section that is the largest and most widely used is the unemployment sector. As of March of 2017, 4.5% of Americans in the United States have been unemployed. This is according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, in which you can see that over the past 2 years, the unemployment rate has continued to go at a steady decrease. This is in correlation with the welfare system, which participation has increased along the same time as the unemployment rate has decreased. In a world without work, it is shown that jobs are being taken over because of technological developments, as those who work in factories are losing their jobs and those robots are taking over them. This can show that this accommodates for the people who are unemployed in America. In Richard Nixon's Labor Day address, he speaks about how having no work ethic creates people to be lazy and reliant. And a connection that can be drawn between Nixon's Labor Day address and a world without work is the fact that those who are unemployed are unmotivated to work and are being unproductive and do not want to work towards a higher employment status, and this causes them to be reliant on the welfare system. According to welfare fraud, $71.8 billion are being fraudulently spent in the welfare system, going to those who are not in need of welfare and are able to provide for themselves, and those who are in improper cases. One model to fix the welfare system is the German model. This German model takes a more conservative approach, whereas the United States takes a more liberal approach. The German model uses a unified system in which it provides the German model uses a unified system in which their welfare system and insurance systems are connected in order to provide a smooth process for those who are in need of welfare. A limitation to this is the cost of the program, as well as the time that would be spent on making this program efficient. In order to implicate it into the United States, the Germany model would take time in order to ensure that the insurance companies and the welfare system both have the same policies and that they are not contradictory, and the amount of money that would be spent would be higher due to another country's system being implemented into the United States. A current model that is shown in the United States is the Temporary Assistance for Needy Families and General Assistance. This program provides temporary assistance to those who are unable to financially provide for themselves, and once their source of income is terminated or they are no longer financially stable. This is an effective program because families in need of financial assistance are able to be provided for by, which gives families the need that they help. A limitation to this is that families that able to utilize and take advantage of these programs because once they apply, they are not required to reapply. They are able to receive this assistance for the rest of their lives unless they terminate the assistance. And this shows how they are able to easily take advantage of the program because they don't have to reapply and they are able to just continually receive assistance. The best solution would be to modify the temporary assistance for needy families program, which would be to implement more policies and programs alongside of this. A new policy that would be reinstated would be to implement a law saying that those who are in the program have to reapply each year, which causes them to be able to see if the families who are applying actually need the assistance that they receive. Another limitation to this another solution to add on to this program is the work integration program. This is where families who are unemployed will be able to get the training that they need in order to get a new job. The training would be for higher paying jobs, and these jobs would be able to help provide assistance to those families. This would then take them off of the welfare system and give them a new job, which would increase their earnings. And this would also increase the productivity because as they are being trained to be sent into the workforce, they are able to choose things that they are passionate about and that they are good at. And this will help them to be able to make more earnings and to be less reliant on the welfare system. Thank you. Any questions?
Yes. 2 questions. First up, what evidence did you gather that you didn't use, and then why didn't you use it?
I had specifically gathered sources that talked about immigrants who are on the welfare system, and I wanted to use this, but because of the time constraints, I didn't want to push the time limits and do too much.
All right. And how did you use the conclusions and questions of others to advance your own research?
Well, I wanted to make sure that I included questions such as how is the welfare system being abused and how are people using it and if there is misuse. And so I made sure to include this by making sure I researched all aspects and looking at specifically unemployment to gather more information such as from the Bureau of Labor Statistics and just gather more information.
All right, thank you.